Welcome to my channel. I'm Isabella and I am going to be making a ranking video. I'm going to be ranking the Devil's Night series by Penelope Douglas. So this is one of my all-time favorite series ever. And that didn't happen. One of my favorite series ever. So I have all the original copies because I heard Penelope Douglas was making the new version, and I wanted the old ones. I love them. So these are my precious books. Keep dropping it. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a ranking on them and rate which one's my favorite, who my favorite characters were, my favorite couples. So my favorite book in the Devil's Night series is Hideaway, which is probably controversial because a lot of people don't really love this one as much. People rank this one the lowest, other than like Corrupt. Hideaway was my favorite only because I love Banks and Kai. I relate to Kai's character, so I really did love Kai, and I love Banks. Banks's character, a lot of people say they don't love Banks's and Kai's story was because they think Kai, the only reason why they're with Banks is because he didn't get Rika in Corrupt, but he met Banks before he even slept with Rika. So I kind of really do love them a lot, and I love the brother dynamic with Michael and Kai. I love them. I will say, which annoys me in this book, is that it is a lot about Damon. I mean, you don't even get an epilogue with them. You get an epilogue of Damon with his mother. But I'll gloss over that fact. But yeah, I love Kai and Banks. They're my favorite book. This is my favorite book. I really do love the other ones, and I love the couples, but this is my favorite book in the series. My second favorite book is Nightfall. I don't know. It's the book, not the couple. So my second favorite book is Nightfall. I really love the couple dynamic in this, but I will say my favorite part about this book is that you really get the other couples in it too. You know what I mean? You get Damon and Will's dynamic and the stuff they got around to in high school. You get to meet Emery, and I love Em. Em's character is amazing. The things that she went through is so, like, how she survived that and still is the person she is, and how Will helps her through it. I really love how Will protects her. And even though Will has his own struggles, he's still able to be the peppy guy that he is. But I love that you can see Damon's kids and like Damon's kid, and you see in their epilogue, you know, what happens. I really love this one, and I love the epilogue in this. You get to see all their kids and who they are and how they grew up, and you see kids becoming adults. In the other ones, you really still see them as kids. In this, they're adults now, and they got down their business. They fixed their stuff, and they're the horsemen, and they're cowgirls. They're like that stuff. My third favorite book is Kill Switch, for the same reason. You get to see the couples mingle and stuff like that, which, you know, I love. I love the found family trope, and that's why I love these interconnected standalones for that reason. Yeah, I love Damon and Winter. I will say, Damon, I love Damon, but I feel like Winter, her characters are very, very dry to me. I don't know. I just didn't really love her. I love her, don't get me wrong, but she wasn't my favorite, and I didn't really connect with her. That was honestly the problem. I didn't really connect to her as much as I did with Rika or Emmy or Banks. I don't know. But I do like her. I love them as a couple. I just never really connected with her, and that could probably be why I didn't love her as much as the rest of the girls. I love the story between Will and Damon. I love their friendship, and I love how you get more of that. And the more you see the good in Damon, as you really didn't see that in the other ones. Okay, I don't want to put this one last. Trust me, I don't want to put this one last. But it is the first book in the series, and it is the world building. So I feel like you don't get as much as their friendship until the very end of the book. I don't love how they portray Damon in this as well. I feel like he's not the bad guy as much, and then you don't really figure that out into the end. And what he did to Rika, I don't love, and I don't love that you don't get the explanation until his book. And it really wasn't fair. I feel like I understand why Penelope Douglas did this, and I really love the way the story was. I really relate to Rika, and I love her. But it's the same thing with Winter. I never really connected with Michael. Michael's character irritated me sometimes because it was like he was doing all these things to her, and he knew the way his brother was acting towards Rika, like what he did to her and like how he acted towards her, and he didn't do anything about it, which annoyed me. I feel like, I don't know, if I would rank the novellas, Fire Night's my favorite because they're adults and it's like the Christmas special, and then Conclave. Oh, I love how you see why, because like I was even thinking, why weren't they, Michael and Rika, getting married yet? Only because, you know, like they got engaged in Corrupt, and it's like 3 books in and they're still not married. And I love that Penelope Douglas made this novella of it, but it also made me feel bad for Alex because you know that Alex wasn't going to end up with Will. So the fact that she got the necklace, it was sad, and it made me feel bad for her. I like that she got her happy ending at the end. Rank the couples is going to be a little different. My favorite couple is Kai and Banks. That's still the same. My second favorite couple is Damon and Winter, and that's because I really love Damon. My third favorite couple is Emmy and Will, only because I feel like Emmy pissed me off. She was very push and pull, and I understand why Penelope Douglas did that, and I kind of really loved it, but it kind of got annoying at, like, especially when they were at Black Church. It kind of got annoying, especially since Will was the only person that could protect her, and she was going towards him, and then he was pushing back. That was annoying at certain points, but Corrupt. Same thing. I love Rika, but I didn't love them as a couple. I don't love the bully trope. Not as much. To rate the girls, to like do the girls, Rika's number 1. Banks is number 2. Emmy is 3. And Winter is 4. Only because I didn't connect with her. If I connected her with more, I probably would love her a lot more than I do. But it's not that I don't like her. It's just that I didn't connect with her as much, so I can't really put her higher than anyone else. Boys, Kai is number 1. Will is number 2. Damon's number 3. And Michael's number 4. But it's the same thing with Winter. I feel like you don't get to see their character develop as much. So yeah, those were my rankings. You don't have to agree with them. Probably don't. Or you do. You know, we all have opinions. But yeah, those are my rankings, and comment down below if you have the same ranking or a different ranking, or if you didn't agree with me or did agree with me. Subscribe, click the bell notification button so you wouldn't miss any more of my videos, and tell me what other books you want me to rank. I've read a lot. I want to read new books, so give me book recommendations as well. I'm very eclectic with my books, so I read basically everything. Yeah. See you next time.